Hello, this is Ava Waits, nutrition mentor and global nutrition concierge at avawaits.com. And once again, I'm filming from the beautiful town of Rio Maggiore on the Cinque Terre on the Italian coast. And it's gorgeous, but I'm actually going to be talking about not so gorgeous things today because I want to share a little bit with you about some inner demons that are coming up, and this is something that happens when we go traveling and when we put ourselves in new environments like this. Sometimes those inner demons come up and we really need to work on some things that are going on in our heads and our hearts, and I want to share that with you because it's important that not all travel is just amazing, gorgeous, fun, relaxing in the sun. There's a lot of things that come up when we do travel. And so today for me, I woke up and I had a few things in my email that kind of pushed me a little bit towards fear, especially fear around what people think about me and what I'm doing in my business right now. Because as you've probably noticed, especially in the past few months since the spring of 2012, I haven't always been talking about food. And it's something that for me to be able to step into this bigger area of expertise, especially around nourishment, that it doesn't always include food. I'm not always writing about nutrition anymore. I'm not always talking about the food on my plate. But what I decided several months ago was that I wanted to focus on nourishment. And did you know that the word nutrition doesn't just mean food? It means those things, those very important nutrients that we need to make up a really healthy life. And when I saw that and when I realized that, I got so excited because that meant that everything I got to talk about and share with you got to expand. And that meant that I was able to start talking about how to make nourishing businesses and how to have fulfilling adventures and travel like this and how to do the things that make you feel really good. And sometimes, yes, I think that we of course need healthy bodies and that everything hinges on that, and yes, the good nutrition, the food nutrition can go into that, but there's so much more. There's this huge world of opportunity. And of course, when we make big leaps in our business, we always have those fears come up, don't we? So I started getting a little worried about how are people going to respond to videos or newsletters that sometimes talk about new things, maybe manifestation, or how we can have those things that we want in our life, how we can have success in our life, success on our own terms. And really today I started going into that fear of like, oh my gosh, I'm not talking about food anymore. Does that mean I need to go make some big long article about the little nutrients in food? And so I went into that fear just a little bit today. And I will say that it put a little bit of a damper on my day, or at least I let it. And I wanted to share that with you because sometimes stepping into those bigger parts of ourselves, sometimes that can be a little bit scary. And so I think that's really important that we go ahead and we just do it anyway and don't care what other people think about, and I think that that is really important. And so I wanted to just shoot this quick film here because it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but it doesn't always mean that we're feeling so gorgeous and beautiful inside. And it happens. We can have our breakdowns anywhere in the world. Usually travel will put you into that breakdown mode, and then you'll find something beautiful and amazing on the other side. But I hope that as I move forward with everything that I'm doing on my business that doesn't just include food anymore, that you'll still find it to be of value, because I know that coming here, talking about my experiences, talking about that personal growth, talking about growing my business and feeding my success through everything that I do, the travel, the delicious food that I do still eat, and how I'm caring for myself, that's all nutrition, that's all nourishment, that's all important. And here we go. So let's just step into our bigger selves. I think it's time. I'm ready. I don't just want to talk about food, but I will sit here and I will still admire. There are some really beautiful, gorgeous lemon trees down there and some great peppers. And on another video, I will tell you more about the benefits of lemons and peppers because there are many. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue shooting film that talks about such larger things in life, how you can be nourished, especially how you can be nourished around the world. So that's it. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon.